Hi. It's your guy. Not sure how long this video is going to be. It's gonna be pretty real, not gonna lie. So, if you're ready for it, I'm ready for it too. Kinda. Just have to get a little extra ready, if you know what I mean. So, this is a little insight into the head of your man here, Devin. I have had a lot wrong with my brain since the time I was young. But it's so well managed now, actually. You wouldn't believe how well managed it is now. And it took a while. I'm 29. I have, like, schizophrenia, what was formerly known as Asperger's syndrome as well. Massive anxiety, PTSD, but above all, depression. I'd say out of everything that I have... Oh, and insomnia. But out of everything that I have mentioned, depression has been the hardest thing in my life to manage. And this is hard for everybody. And managing your depression is hands down one of the best things you could do for yourself. Also, it's showing you love, and it's showing you that you could create your own happiness too. You see, I'm always depressed, to be honest. Life since I became an adult has been nothing but an uphill struggle. I lose a lot of my friends in sad ways. I mean, like, not like losing friends because I'm a dick or anything, but like, I just have a lot of people I love die around me, and that's something that really, really hits you hard throughout life. My first experience with a friend dying, I was very young, and I had a friend named Brandon die. How he died was he was riding an e-bike without a helmet, and he got into a crash, and it was not good. That was my first funeral that day. And it's a very, very touching experience when you go to your first funeral. When I was a kid, I never went to that, like, younger kid. This was when I was in my teenage years. When I was a very young kid, I didn't go to funerals because my parents didn't want to bring me to them. And I can understand why. They're sad. They're very humanizing, which is exactly what it's like with depression. It's very humanizing. Now, from the time I realized I was depressed as a teenager, I realized I'm glad in my younger years, despite my crappy childhood, I was able to find a bunch of hobbies that I was able to channel my depression into. Start off with Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all know I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Y'all know I love guitar. Guitar came around, like, when I was 12. When I hit 12, I picked up my first guitar from my buddy Mike. He sold me a guitar and amp combo that was somehow left-handed for $50. And that was one way I channeled my depression. My depression got worse and worse for a while, and I didn't realize how much I was letting it take over me until, like, it just put me a little far gone. I'd say the worst it got for me was getting to up to 24. 24 was the height of me being depressed to an extreme extent. Now, since then, it has gotten slightly better. Still losing a lot of my close friends and stuff, which is sad because time be like that. But the best I could do to help myself is make my funny videos for YouTube, play guitar, do my art, and spread as much love as possible. Because I've found, guys, that if you fight your own depression by spreading as much positive energy to people as you can, it really helps you internally. Personally, I message people and sending random people good vibes all the time from people around me, and some people might misinterpret it, but the legit feeling behind it is I'm giving both of us good vibes. Sometimes we all need them. And manifesting those good vibes is a great way to combat the darkness within your own head with some light that you created. This is some insight to me and my depression. So, I'm not even gonna say the phrase that us YouTubers say. All I'm just gonna say here is, if you guys aren't feeling the greatest, seek out people you love. Open yourself to wanting to feel better. 'Cause that's the hardest step right there. You get so used to... I got so used to depression that somehow breaking the cycle to get me out of depression was harder than staying depressed and constantly depressing myself, because I would harm my own reality by letting my depression take the wheel. Yeah. I love y'all. I hope you have a great day.